Sheogorath is immortal, so yes, the heretics of the Isles were always correct. But now for the proofs. In order to sit on the throne of madness and to wield the powers of Sheogorath, a person has to create the symbol of the office, which is the cane. After the cane is created and charged with divine energy, which doesn't come from within Sheogorath, one can be a new mad god. And guess what it is made of? A tree biomaterial from the Shivering Isles and an eye of a witness of secrets of the Shivering Isles. And here I'm showcasing the cane of the Sheogorath that the player meets initially. So apparently the entity that is holding this cane right now created the cane the same way. It means that a grey march happened before and the eye belongs to a former witness. The next proof is the attenuator of judgment. Did you ever wonder where did Sheogorath get it from? Initially it is in possession of Sheogorath at the first meeting with the player. Then Sheogorath grants the thing to the player in order to activate the Dillion and basically start resonation of the crystals and the order itself, initiating Grey March. Then the player picks it up, then yet the storyline happens, and the player becomes a new Sheogorath with the attenuator of judgment in his possession. Then the cycle just repeats itself after some time. I know, you probably think something like, but it's bullshit, what about Jyggalag?
Enough! I am beaten. The other princes, fearful of my power, cursed me with madness, doomed me to live as Sheogorath, a broken soul, reigning in a broken land.
Now, what makes you certain that Jyggalag didn't lie? Like, we have the proofs of the cane and the fact of us possessing the attenuator of judgment, which came from previous Sheogorath, and we are the new Sheogorath, to support the theory of Sheogorath being immortal. What proof do we have that Jyggalag really disappears and minds his business aside from his own words? If a deity says something, does it automatically mean that they didn't lie, didn't deceive?
Cheese for everyone!
Haskell testifies that the Order crystals have always been on the Isles. The fact of previous Sheogorath having the exact same cane that we have, like made of a stick and an eye, speaks for the fact that Sheogorath was already replaced at least one time. So the one, when we came around, it's already not the Sheogorath that was before the one that we meet. The crystals of order have always been on the Isles and come from very depth of the Isles themselves. They stand before we defeat Jyggalag, and they never disappear after we beat the Grey March. So we are a new Sheogorath, we have attenuator of judgment, and the crystals stay in place. So technically, if we as a new Sheogorath ever tire of our rule, we just are to hit the crystals of order with the attenuator of judgment, and the forces of order will come. Besides, the power of Sheogorath comes from the cane, which must be dipped in this little fountain, which takes power from the depths of the Isles, from the realm itself. Thus, Sheogorath is not the sovereign of the Isles and not the power that dominates everything in the realm, but rather an embodiment of everything that is madness. All that is poetic, creative, paranoid, vengeful, fanatically loyal, and arrogantly beautiful. A mind that is controlled by the forces of the Isles, of the realm of madness. Simply yet another person that just happens to embody everything that is associated with madness. And it just happens that in his heart, the flame of madness is burning bright. He is not the ultimate leader. He is absolutely replaceable. He may be standing right next to you or be you once madness takes control of your mind. So Sheogorath is not a name of a deity but rather a term that stands for a person who perfectly embodies madness. You can be a Sheogorath. Anyone has the potential to be a mad god. Wow, this is a wonderful philosophy. Someone could make a religion out of this. And guess what? We did!